Man, being finite in nature, can only have knowledge, perfectness of which is limited. If I find some reason for doubt in each of my beliefs, that will be enough to reject all of them. To know what people really think, pay regard to what they do, rather than what they say. The perusal of all excellent books is, as it were, to interview with the noblest men of past ages who have written them. In order to determine whether we can know anything with certainty, we first have to doubt everything we know. It is impossible for individuals to examine the huge number of new books that are being published every day. The greater objective perfection there is in our idea of a thing, the greater also must be the perfection of its cause. They who make pretensions to philosophy are often less wise and reasonable than others who never applied themselves to the study. I was thus led to infer that the ground of our opinions is far more custom and example than any certain knowledge. Nature teaches me that so many other bodies exist, around mine of which some are to be avoided, some sought after. One cannot conceive anything so strange and so implausible that it has not already been said by one philosopher or another. Nothing can be imagined which is too strange or incredible to have been said by some philosopher. In order to seek truth, it is necessary once in the course of our life to doubt, as far as possible, of all things. The second, to divide each of the difficulties under examination into as many parts as possible and as might be necessary for its adequate solution. The more uncommon often only mislead us, so long as the causes of the more ordinary are still unknown. He cannot be a deceiver, since the light of nature teaches us that fraud and deception necessarily proceed from some defect. I exist is necessarily true every time I utter it or conceive it in my mind. My principle has ever been to attempt to overcome myself, rather than fortune, and to change my desires, rather than the natural order. There is nothing so strange and so unbelievable that it has not been said by one philosopher or another.